I'm joined with Nathan Harte from Avino Silver and Gold Mines. Nathan, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So here we are, we're at a precious metals conference. Silver has hit 14-year highs. Gold has hit all-time highs in something like 12 of the last 14 days. When you think about what's happening with precious metals prices right now, what are you thinking about?
I mean, I'm thinking of enjoying it for first all. I think it's, it's been a nice run as a, primary silver company. We're very happy with where it is right now. But there's still a lot of legs to go. I think we're just in the beginning of this market run.
So Avino is a name that we get asked about in our YouTube comments all the time. I see the stock price here. You guys have had a good year, up 352% at the time that we made our research cheat sheet. What's the high level overview for those who are unfamiliar with the story?
For sure, yeah. So we're a junior producer all in Mexico, focused in kind of one state in Durango. Do about 2.5 to 3 million silver equivalent ounces a year right now, with a goal of getting to 8 to 10 by 2029. So that's really the story. I mean, Avino, the mine itself, has been in production for decades, centuries, if you will, but over a decade in its underground fashion. But the big growth engine for us is La Preciosa. So we bought that from Coeur about 3 years ago. We paid about $35 million for that. They originally, 10 years prior, had bought out Orco Silver for 10 times that, $350 million bucks. So we're underground miners. So our focus on that one is, instead of doing the open pit plan that Coeur had, we're going to go underground, truck the ore over to Avino, and that's been moving along quite nicely. We're actually one of the only people in Mexico that have got a mining permit in the last 12 months.
So you guys recently put out your Q2 earnings, top line revenue 22 million, net income 2.9. What can you tell us?
I mean, it's a decent quarter. Obviously, we're looking to build on that with these higher prices. We're a junior producer that makes a lot of money. Our all-in costs are around $20, $21 right now per ounce. At $42 silver, that's 50%, after paying for everything in development and exploration. So we're looking again to increase our production profile, and with that comes the revenue and bottom line increases.
You guys recently acquired an outstanding royalty on La Preciosa. What can you tell us?
Yeah, so as part of the deal, when we bought it, we issued two royalties, 1.25 and 2% on the main La Preciosa property that we're going to be mining very soon here. So we had the unique chance to actually buy that back, and it's pretty rare that an operator actually gets that chance. And obviously it was a competitive process, but we paid about 13 million to buy back the royalties, and then there's a contingent payment based on when we went into production on that, and that just turned into a 1-year loan. So that's 8.75 million. So total consideration is 22 million, and that basically makes the property royalty free, and brings all the value back to us and lowers the cost.
You guys also recently had some success with exploration. What can you tell us?
So we got 3 drills turning right now. I think the headline stuff and the stuff we put out a couple of weeks ago was at La Preciosa. So one hole came back with a 15 kilogram, a small over 0.37 meters true width, but over a larger width, we had about 1,600 grams per ton silver and 2 grams gold over almost 8 meters true width. And then one of the other holes we did was about 6.5 meters and 600 grams. So very good results, and that's going to be folded into what we plan to mine over the next couple of years.
Last question for you here. If I'm an investor watching the story, or I got you guys on my watch list and I'm doing my due diligence, what does the next 12 months look like?
I think that, in my opinion, 12 months looks pretty great. We've got obviously La Preciosa being the key catalyst. We're already in development there, and we should start trucking ore over to the mill later this year or into next year, with a goal of getting up another million ounces next year. But more on the exploration and resource development side. We've got 3 drills going right now. We're going to put out a resource update in Q1 next year, and that will actually have mineral reserves on it as well too. We're producing issuer under the Canadian guidelines now, so we can actually do mineral reserves without a feasibility study. So that's obviously something new for us. But those are probably the main catalysts coming over the next 12 months.
All right. Well, thanks for sitting down with us. And who knows, maybe this time next year we can do it again, and you'll have a whole bunch of new updates for us.
I think we will. Thanks for doing this.